everyone out there. Welcome back to the Meandering Conversations Podcast, the podcast where we talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. This week I am joined by my good old buddy, old pal, the person who I founded this podcast with, my good old buddy, Cardboard Box.
Hey everyone.
He's the secondary founder of this podcast. You were in the first ever episode. That was
I am on the Mount Rushmore of Meandering Conversations.
yeah, but you would be like the one unknown guy on the Mount Rushmore because you're just that one guy that appears here like once in a while. So for this podcast episode, we are doing a bit of a jokey thing. So I have pulled up r/advice. This is an advice forum that is a subreddit, and we're just gonna read some of these. We're gonna give our advice. I would like to point out a disclaimer: do not take this advice seriously. Okay? I just needed a place to get some answers that we could turn into funny ideas, so I'm gonna read the funnier ones because there are some joke answers in here, so that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, before we get into this, you have any small talk things you want to talk about, Cardboard?
Uh, what do I have to talk about? I'm fucking tired of shit. That's what I gotta talk about.
Any life changes? Any?
Uh, well, I started a new job, so now I'm going to bed at usually 6 o'clock in the afternoon,
Is
which
it
is why I
first
haven't been
shift,
on a
I'm
pod.
assuming?
Actually, no. It's just while I'm at school, and then after that, I work from what was it? 4 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's third shift.
Yeah.
That's actually
Well,
more like second into third shift, but yeah, it's
there's only two shifts,
yeah.
so that's just second shift.
Yeah, I work second shift. I don't work third shift. Um yeah, big news changements. I got a new chair that is barely in frame. There, new chair. My old one is right over there, but I got a new chair, so that's that's the most eventful thing that's happened to me recently.
Yeah, not a whole lot happened. Now I'm realizing how boring my life is.
I got a chair. That's what I got.
The most excitement in life. This is what you have to look forward to, kids.
Yep.
New
every
chairs.
direction is down. Sure, high school getting out of that. Yeah, that's good, but anyways, we're going to get into this shit now. So I got a funny one from r/advice. User Dash Sunlover posted, "How do I get my mom to stop sleeping in my bed?"
Why is your mom sleeping in your bed?
So here,
That's a better question.
there's more context to this. Uh, I 14 haven't had my own bed since 2018 because one day my mom decided that my dad snores too loud. Since then, she has always slept naked in my bed. It's gotten to the point where sleeping on the ground in my own room while she occupies my queen bed. How do I get her out of here?
What? How'd you know she was naked? First off, I want to just ask that. That seems kind of important to me.
Dude,
Uh,
you could just tell the smell in the air. It's like a sixth sense
I don't think I have that sixth sense. Then
to
I
just
think I need
sense
to
when
invest in that.
somebody's naked. You're just walking through the hallways of a school, you pass a bathroom, it's like, oh, you just get like the sense like you hear the wind blowing your hair one way.
But for advice for that, well, I don't even know.
Just
I don't even
shit
know.
everywhere. That's my
Yeah,
advice.
do what a dog does. Mark your territory down.
Just shit and piss everywhere. Also, it's like, is there not a couch that the dad can sleep on? Or get a CPAP machine?
Make
Get
make
nasal
him
strips? To anything?
make him sleep on the floor. Make her sleep on the floor.
Yeah, there's multiple options here, but maybe it's that awkwardness where he gets up and he's like, okay, Bob, I'm gonna tell you, and then she just gets naked and he's like, oh, this is awkward. Then he just sits back down on the floor so he doesn't have to look at his mom naked.
That is true. I mean, you're in the same room. Is she naked before you walk in or after you've already are laying down?
I don't know. Also, he
Is
said
it
that recently he's sleeping on the floor. So wait, has has she slept in your bed with you while she was naked?
that is some Alabama shit right there.
Yeah, but you know, anyways, so yeah, my advice is just shit every or no, here's my advice. You get naked. That's how you
That is
resolve
true.
this. You just get naked and then sit in the bed before she gets in there. You're naked in the bed, then it's weird for her, right?
Exactly.
I hope it's weird for her. I fucking hope.
If it's not, then that's
Really concerning. But yeah, I would say either shit everywhere or just get naked. That's my advice.
either one.
I mean,
I'm sure she'll
yeah,
leave
if you
after that.
shit everywhere, like that's gonna be a deterrent. I mean, we talked about that in our in our like home defense place. We were just like, just dump shit on the burglars. They're not gonna rob you if you just dump shit on them.
It's a very good deterrent.
But it's non-lethal, so that's the important thing. Um,
Exactly.
yeah, okay. We're gonna do some of these kind of are not the most funny things that I can find.
They're actual questions.
Yeah, like some of them are kind of like one of them was like, how do you deal with transphobic family?
You don't.
Ah, here, I got one. I am scared to go to the US. I am an F student from Australia and will be going on exchange to Boulder later in the year. Growing up I wanted to go to the US, but when I got older I got enfolded. I wanted to go there for uni slash college. So last year I applied to choose USA, but I never been to the USA before until on my way to the UK to see my family. I had to fly through America to get to England. Same thing on the way back to Oz. My small experience in America wasn't the best. We stayed in Seattle for one night, whilst waiting for what the fuck? Why you know that this is an American because they put whilst waiting for our last two flight home. Everything on the news wasn't great. Heaps of crime. News spoke of it like normal. My mum, my fucking god. My mum thought it was weird. We went to a Target, even though we have them in Australia. I understand American ones are different, but it was strange and uncomfortable to see police at Target with guns. I just felt uncomfortable. You got an advice for this one?
American media kind of suck. When you watch the news, it's kind of shit. It makes us seem like a shithole of a country. It's not
Yeah, but
too bad.
yeah, the
I've been all over the US and I don't think I've ever once heard, like actually heard gunshots. It's only when you're really in a shit place.
yeah.
But I do not recommend the universities here. That is a terrible decision. Also, what does an F student mean? Does that mean you got an F?
Yes. What the fuck does
Then
F
why are you
student mean?
then why are you trying to go to university? You're not gonna go to university with Fs. Go work
uh
in construction.
so my advice. So you're afraid of top cops having guns at Target. So here's what I say to that. The reason why the cops have guns and they go to Target is because Target is a giant target. So they stand outside shooting at the fucking building.
Exactly,
practicing
the entire time.
practicing target practice. It's completely normal. It's like a gun range. Right? That's what targets are in the US.
I believe so.
Yeah, but also a
Yeah.
cop having a gun is to keep you safe. They are the well, unless you're black, but
I was right about to say, yeah, they go to target their to practice their aim for when they go to the black communities.
yeah, but I would say cops are usually meant to keep you safe with those guns unless you're black. But I think we're nice to Aussies, A cop points a gun
What's
at you and you're like, "Fuck, how do you do Australian?"
I
Oi,
don't
I
know.
got me boomerang. Don't shoot me, you fucking dickhead.
Wallace. Yeah, I don't think a tourist or someone from another country has ever been shot in America.
Well, unless you count like non-white people from other countries, but
That is true.
if you're a white Aussie, it's not gonna be like Australian guy blow his fucking head off. He's gonna come at us with a knife.
Oh, that you'll just get a lot of Crocodile Dundee jokes.
Yeah, they'll just be like, "Don't come at us with that knife," and it's like, "You fucking bugger! I don't fucking use a knife. I use my boomerang. You fucking dickhead." This is probably insanely offensive.
Probably. Who cares?
Not that I care. So yeah, my advice is, to be honest, stay in Australia. I think it's the better place to live than the US, but that's me.
Or go
America,
anywhere but Boulder. Where is Boulder?
I don't know.
We're from the US and we don't know where Boulder is.
Yeah, it's some bullshit. So yeah, I would say, America, yeah, we have a lot of problems, but there's also a lot of good in America, Some people don't like the guns, but in my opinion, I just use them for fun. I don't try to kill people with them. Unless I snap and then I kill somebody, but
Let's go hunting.
yeah.
I've
Don't they go
never.
hunting in Aussie, in Australia?
I think it is. I think it is legal to hunt in Australia.
Well, I know
Except for they
guns are
just got
banned
kangaroo.
down there, but
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, guns are banned in Australia.
yeah. But if you want, I would recommend staying in Aussie. It's a lot more of a beautiful country than America, so
I love Australia reminds me a lot of just go to oh, New Mexico. Go where the Grand Canyons are. It will remind you a lot of home.
yeah, but there's not going to be Aussie people speaking, which, to be
No,
honest,
there
is the
won't.
only reason why I would want to go to Australia, is just to hear people sound like that. Like, the fucker was coming up over here, and like, hearing Australian people talk is the funniest shit ever, because they're like, you go up with a knife, and the fucking bugger was coming at me with the tippies, and
That's why I think that's the only reason why Americans travel anywhere
just
to
to
just
see
hear other
other
people
people's
speak.
accents.
We don't we have somewhat accents. I mean, there's the Boston accent and all that.
Hey, I parked my car in the Harvard Yard.
We need more accents in America.
I mean, we have, like the Southern, like, I come over here to touch the tortillas. No.
What's the tortillas?
Yes, a nice
What kind
corn
of Southern
tortilla
people?
on a nice taco.
You're slowly turning. I don't even know what that is. Tackle.
Yeah, taco. But what I recommend is stay out of America. I mean, it's a lot safer than one would think, because here's the thing, everybody's fucking strapped here. So if anybody tries to fuck with anybody, they're getting shot. So don't fuck with anybody if you come here.
Well, wait, but that is a good point though because he maybe he'll feel uncomfortable because he's not strapped
Yeah, just get
and you
just get a
can't.
fucking firearm.
Yeah, just go get a firearm.
It's really easy. Anyways, moving on. this one's kind of funny. Why is my mom suddenly making my favorite food every morning? Post by user slash we KSKSS8277. It's been 4 days. Every morning she's going to the kitchen to cook breakfast, and then she specifically makes me a plate of my favorite dish to eat. I'm 100% sure it's not poison. I watched her cook it too, so nothing out of the ordinary was added. She hasn't yelled at me for these past 4 days. I wasn't doing anything new either. I was just being my usual self. I don't want expectations up, assuming she's starting to feel bad for her actions and is trying to make up for it. She's planning on doing something. I caught her staring at me when I glared at my dad, yelling at her for something stupid. She had a blank stare. There was no emotion behind it.
Uh, your parents are getting divorced. I'm sorry to break the news to you, but they're getting divorced. They don't want it. Your mom doesn't want it. Just trying to make you happy, and so that she can get full custody.
Is that literally what you think? I love how your advice is kind of serious, and I just, because my first thing is, I would say offer her to try the food to see if she'll eat it, because if she doesn't, then it's poisoned.
Ooh, that is true. She might be trying to gain your trust.
Yeah, that's my point. Like, you get her to try to eat it. If she doesn't, then it's not poison. But if she does eat it, follow her and make sure she doesn't cough that shit up.
Oh, good point. Or you could do this. Strike first. Kill her before she can kill you.
Jesus. Yet again, this is not serious. Do not follow this advice at all.
We don't want you winding up on the news for killing both your parents.
Yeah, or just kill both your parents. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it gets rid of all your problems.
yeah. I mean, it always comes down to the problem of if you're worried about somebody close to you poisoning you, okay? Here's how you test it. You offer them the food. If they avoid it, then you know something's up. If they try to avoid it at all costs, you know something's up. But if they try it, you got to follow their ass to make sure they can like ingest that
Actually,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah, you don't want a Gustavo Fringe from Breaking Bad where like he gives all these people shots of tequila or whatever and then he goes up and throws it up so he doesn't die.
exact. I was thinking of the same exact scene.
Well, that's the exact scene I was thinking of too,
I
but
was like, yeah, you have to make sure she goes into the bathroom, shoves her finger down her throat, and doesn't throw it up. While you go sabo.
well, you also got to be careful though that cuz here's the thing, if it's a slow acting poison, you're not going to notice a difference in her then. Maybe she knows that just one dose isn't enough, you know? Because if it's strong, because she's probably slowly dosing you, so it doesn't look suspicious.
That's true. Has she taken out a life insurance policy on you lately?
Can you have a life insurance policy on a kid?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
my parents had one on me. They still do.
Did they try to poison you?
It's probably why I ended up like this.
Yeah, but as I said, if you're worried about it getting poisoned, if you, yeah, or your parents might be getting divorced and she's trying to get your attention. I don't know. Either or could work.
Just kill them. Kill
Yeah.
both of them.
Kill
Strike
both of
first.
them, bury the bodies, and yeah. Make sure you dissolve it in plastic containers if you're using acid, not your bathtub.
Exactly.
That's
Full
also another
Breaking Bad.
breaking. Yeah,
Yeah. Full of Breaking Bad today.
yeah. Anywho,
I'm gonna put a disclaimer at the beginning of this video. Don't take any of this shit seriously. If you do end up killing your parents, you can't sue us.
yeah, we put a disclaimer multiple times. This is not serious advice. Oh, okay. Yeah, here. I got another thing. Uh, my boyfriend fell asleep. I want to save his game for him in Skyrim.
Oh, crap, I've never played Skyrim. I don't know how to save the games.
Me neither. She's asking if she can just quick save and close the game.
Uh, if you hit the options menu, I don't know if you know what that is. Wait, what console is it on?
PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay. The options button. I think it says options on the controller, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. You've played PlayStation.
I don't play it anymore. I just play PC now.
Me too, pretty much.
Click the options button. I think it says options on the controller. And then maybe there's a save button. I don't know. I've never played Skyrim. Or Google it. That's true. If you just Google it, I'm sure Google has an answer. I'm just imagining someone in like a dire need situation.
Why didn't they just
Like,
Google it? Like,
yeah, I'm just imagining someone like they're choking out and they go, quick, I need help. Go to Reddit and type in for people to help. And then we're sitting here making shitty videos about it. Maybe you'll
oh,
see it.
dude, I got another fucking I got another funny one. A friend of mine is dating a pedophile. She's 16, he is 57. They are engaged, unofficially, of course. Relationship for 6 months. They've known each other for 10 years.
Oh, 15 and 57?
Yeah, 16 and 57.
16 and 57. Is that illegal in almost every
So
state?
yeah, fun fact. He put an edit in here and said, "Thanks to a user, I found out that their relationship isn't even legal."
Uh, yeah, call 911. Or, go join
No,
in.
no,
That could
no,
be
no,
fun as
no.
well.
Oh wait, it isn't even legal. Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't think that is legal.
I thought that said it is legal and I was confused as shit.
I mean, some states it's legal.
Yeah.
Some states the age of consent is 14.
Yeah, and that's a different discussion for another day. So here's my advice. You know how you call your no. Here's what you do. You call your buddy Chris Hansen. Okay, you got to know Chris Hansen. If you don't know him, this whole idea is fucked. But you call him up and you're like, "Hey yo, Chris. Why was I Jesse from Hey yo, Mr. Hansen. I was wondering." um. Anyways, you go.
Mr.
You
Hanson.
yeah, you call Chris Hansen and you're like, listen, a good friend of mine is dating a 57-year-old guy. She's 16. And it's not legal. So,
I want you to go go over to
I
their
want
house
you
in
to,
the
yeah, I
middle.
just want you to go into his house and say, Chris Hansen, Dateline NPC, how about you have a seat right here? And just force him away. Like, even if they're having sex, if Chris Hansen says, why don't you have a seat over here? The guy is immediately gonna get like, oh my god, Chris Hansen is asking me, I gotta pull out and go sit down.
Operation from the very beginning.
Yeah,
6 months of undercover 16-year-old.
yeah. You try to convince Chris Hansen that you're trying to do what he's doing and saying like, yeah, this girl is an undercover agent, So, but you completely lie to your friend. You don't admit to her that that you contact Chris Hansen or anything. You set up a bunch of hidden cameras in your friend's house. Okay, this is going. No, I'm continuing. You
I
set up
don't,
a
I don't
bunch.
think you could record her. I'm pretty sure that's illegal as well.
Okay, no. Here's what you do. You're like, hey, I support the relationship. So my father has a real estate house that's furnished and stuff. I'll have you guys go there, or have it be like some fucking cabin in the woods. I don't fucking know. Something. You have Chris Hansen and his team set up the whole shit there, okay? And you have the guy come in, okay? And then for some reason, they're talking, but then if they start to like actually do shit, then you have Chris Hansen walk out of the back and be like, Chris Hansen, Dateline NPC, how about you have a seat right here? And Yeah, and then the 57-year-old guy will say, I was just trying to come over here and watch sports with her.
Or here's what you do: call your buddy Chris Hansen, and then you call your grandpa, Dr. Phil, and you have them all meet up in one cabin.
Or if none of this works, just kidnap both of them and put them on the Jerry Springer show and see how well that goes.
That too.
What?
That too.
Yeah. But no, yeah. So that's my advice. You contact Chris Hansen, get the whole Dateline NPC crew, and you be like, "Listen, man, listen. She's not an undercover thing, but this is bad for her. We need to get them away from each other." And Chris is like, "Yeah, I understand. How about you have a seat right here?"
That's a good idea.
See, yeah,
Nice.
the most important thing is you would have to have a way to contact Chris Hansen, which I think is the hardest part.
Yeah. Send him an email.
Done. I feel like that's more effective than, just telling the cops, but
Slightly more effective yet.
oh,
Chris Hansen gets more done than the cops.
I have the thing open here, and I just read something that I'm like, wow, this is worse. So yeah, you want to hear this? He tries to persuade her to have sex and tries to undress her without wanting, but she supposedly doesn't mind it either.
What?
Yeah, no, contact Chris Hansen, get his ass
Yep.
out of here. Also, my camera turned off.
I noticed that.
It happens ever so often. I'm back. Okay, so yeah, that's my advice there. Why? Okay. We're not gonna give advice about this because we're dudes, but sorry, that was really fun. So this user says, "I just got my first period. I don't know what to do. I'm 13. I just got my first period. Unfortunately, I live alone with a dad who refuses to help me, and health classes skipped puberty entirely, so I have no knowledge of what it learned. It hurts. It makes me really irritable. What do I do?" And she put, "Edit. I'm only 13. Don't send dick pictures. I can't believe I need to say this."
It's a good edit. Punch yourself in the stomach. Take
No,
away
we're
pain
not
with
giving
pain.
actual fucking advice on this. I was gonna say, why are you asking on Reddit?
This is a good point. Google this shit, people.
Is everybody just afraid to Google?
I don't know. You could DuckDuckGo it. That's a free search engine. Bing it.
Yeah, just Bing it. Here, let me Google something on Bing.
Google something on Bing.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's my advice. Google it.
For sure, that's the best advice so far.
Yeah, just Google it. Yeah, to be honest. What the fuck? Okay, we're reading this. Fiance wants his father to take my virginity. So
Wait.
I'm living in the US, but both my fiance and I are from a different culture. I prefer not to say which ones because I'm terrified someone could identify me. Okay. Ironic that this user's called throwaway_privacy, but I recently got engaged and found out with shock that my fiance and his family believe in this tradition. So basically, it's expected that his father would take my virginity first. His father appears to me as decent, hygienic person, is handsome for his age, but I'm still very hesitant. The thing is that when I found out, I started crying and told my own parents, but they said they already knew and had agreed. It was semi-arranged marriage. My mother told me I should just close my eyes during the act and imagine it would be the guy that I liked.
Sorry, what? Where are you? This is culture.
I don't know. So, no offense to other cultures, but
Where and how do I join this culture?
God damn it. Fucking Okay, advice. How about just don't if you're not comfortable doing it, just say no. I'm fucking I don't know.
Fuck you.
It's like no, okay, I'm going to answer jokingly here cuz I I'm not
I
answering
have
this.
no advice for this.
Yeah, joke. Be like the girl in Teeth where she has vagina dentata. Do you know what that is?
Yep.
So put dentures in your vagina, and when he tries to have sex with you, bite his cock off.
There you go. I don't know if you'll be able to marry your fiance, but
Well, why would you marry that guy?
move
Would
to how about
you?
move to America?
She lives in America.
That's a culture in America.
No, okay, they live in America, but they're from a different culture.
I got it.
But it's like, why? Why? I think this culture just started with just divorced dads being like, fuck, my son is getting some. How do I get some of that sweet ass? And then he met up with his buddies while they were having beers, being like, okay, guys, fuck, we're all fucking lonely. We can't get laid. What do we do? What the fuck do we do? Hey, Jim, you got an idea over there?
Let's fuck our fucking son's fiancés.
But what if we want them to be virgins? Because, you know, punching that V card, you know what I mean, man?
Nah, take it seriously. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with the cultures?
I don't know why I imagine a bunch of Jersey guys in, like, white tank tops talking about this while, like, sitting at a table just getting fucking plastered.
It probably is a bunch of fucking white Jersey guys.
Do not call my culture a tribe or a cult. Okay, we won't call it that. Apparently there's a bunch of edited shit, but I don't want to read this.
Is it a tribe or a cult? Maybe it's like a Native American thing.
Yeah, I don't
I
I
mean, we should have gotten Zag in here. He would have understood.
yeah. Well, he was busy, so anyways, we're gonna get on to this. Two women falsely accused me of taking photos of them at the gym.
I mean, was it false or was it not?
Let's just say there's a relatively high stakes NBA game I was very interested in staying up to date on. I still went to the gym despite of this because I was really doubling down on my health. Anyways, I used a shoulder press machine. I was watching the game on TV, although I was still a little far away, so I had a live score pulled up on my phone, refreshing it in between everything, and occasionally sending my friends texts. However, two women on treadmills were positioned with the TV watching. Okay, this just seems like the thing that every dude comes into problems with, where
Yeah, you're just
yeah, you're just fucked in
talking
this
about
situation. There's no.
that you can't fix it. All right, just do it.
Just be like, listen, I wasn't fucking doing any. I'm not even like if they're gonna be bitchy about it. I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, and I understand this is a problem that sometimes women have. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes the guys are innocent. Okay, not saying every guy is.
But most.
Yeah, and it might just be, you know, a little glance and then they feel bad about it, so then their eyes dart away and they're like, fuck, why did I do that? Like, that's what happens. Here's what I recommend to guys. You guys should just wear like those like the goggles that simulate being drunk. Just wear those so nobody can fucking so you're just walking around dizzy as shit and nobody can tell if you're looking at them.
Wear really dark sunglasses all the time.
Yeah, even at night while
Even
driving.
indoors. In night, indoors, at your grandma's funeral.
Yeah, just you got to commit to the full thing. You got to wear like a full-on Men in Black suit. You got to carry that like little what the fuck was it called? No,
Little
no.
flash fucking
Yeah,
forget me drive.
yeah, whatever the fuck that thing was called. Yeah, just carry around that. Just act like you're a Men in Black, even if you're at the gym working out in a suit. But how can I be excited for my future when everybody tells me it's downhill after high school?
Because it is.
No, to be honest, fuck high school. I fucking hated that place. High school. If anything that I have to give you, no. Getting out of that toxic piece of shit environment is the best thing you can do. Like, fuck high school. I'm sorry. Fuck it. Especially for someone like me who was that fucking guy who was talking about fucking movies and people were just like, oh, yeah, that fucking guy over there sucks because he doesn't shut the fuck up about something that he's passionate about. Yeah, fuck him.
I feel like you have a lot of built up emotions about high school.
Fuck that place, okay? Fuck
It
it.
is pretty shitty.
The people are
I wouldn't say it's
shitty.
all. I wouldn't say it's all downhill. It's definitely not uphill.
Yeah, you know what you do? You know what you do? If everything just goes wrong after high school, go back to the high school and shoot the no. I couldn't even commit to that.
I mean, IQ college is pretty fun. I wouldn't know because I don't go. Actually,
Yeah,
that's not true. I go to NWTC, technically a college. It even has technically in the name.
yeah. But yeah, that's my advice. Just don't give a fuck about high school. That was my advice.
If you have just a don't give a fuck attitude about everything, it won't seem better, but it won't seem worse when you get out. So you got to go from class to job, and there's not too much different about it,
Yeah.
except for, you know, they pay you.
Yeah, but that's what I recommend. Just give the fuck up. Still looking, still looking, still looking. Group of girls laughed at me. 24 male. I got
A
done from
group of girl.
my run. Was walking back home. As I was walking, I see two girls. One of them pointed at me and laughed. Both continued to look at me while laughing, which made me feel uncomfortable the whole time as I was walking back. I'm only 5'6". If this happens again, what should I do? Confront them, walk away, avoid them. Uh,
Grow some legs, shorty.
you get that get that leg lengthening surgery that like cuts your femur in half or whatever the fuck. Do you know what I'm talking about? Or
Yeah,
yeah, get that. Or just have another guy always be your like assistant. You sit on top of his shoulders and then just wear a big trench coat. So you look like you're a super tall guy walking through the place.
in this situation though, I would honestly say don't give a fuck attitude as well. That's
Yeah,
a don't
be a
give a fuck
short
attitude
king.
is yeah,
Yeah, or third option, kill them both and hide the bodies. That's what I
exactly.
recommend. Kill. No,
If you
no,
have if you
here's what you do. They start pointing and laughing at you. You point at them and start laughing even louder. That's what you do.
if you haven't noticed in this channel, most of our advice includes Google or kill. Anything
Listen.
else is just wrong. Your
But no.
boss is being mean to you, kill him.
You think your mom is poisoning you, kill her.
She's sleeping in your bed naked, kill her.
Or just shit everywhere. No, you know what? No, do that. Just walk up to them, drop your pants, just shit right in front of them.
Or you could wait until she's deep into sleep and then go up to her, ass to face,
Just
drop them pants.
shit. Well, no, I'm saying in the group of girls laughing, you walk up, turn around, drop your trousers, just take a fucking dump right in front of them.
Is that like they won't be laughing. They'll probably be horrified, but not laughing.
Yeah, and may call the cops, but or if you want the less vulgar term, you just run up to them and fart as loud as you fucking can.
Exactly.
Or do my
Be a
advice.
man. Do
Yeah.
manly things.
Just shit right in front of them. Or do what I said, point back at them and then just start laughing louder. Like, literally just start doing... Like, if somebody did that to me, not that I'm saying I would fucking point and laugh somebody. I fucking hate people, so I don't go out that much. See, if somebody did that, I would either just ignore it and leave it be, or point back at them and just start fucking laughing hysterically, just to confuse the fuck out of them.
Yeah, that does work. That would work. I'd probably get pissed off if I was the girls, but
Not fuck them. They're laughing at me for
yeah,
no
fuck them.
reason. Yeah. You're glad I didn't pull out the gat and just shoot both of you. I found out my BF is gay. Well, good for him. He came out of the closet. Just be lonely.
It's a little late for the coming out party, but hey, I mean,
Here, I got another one. Me and my boyfriend just found out we share the same great-grandparents. We're really in love with each other and want to keep being together, but I know my parents would be against this, and he's probably as well. What should we do? Is this wrong? Well, just go to Alabama. There, that's my...
wait a minute. Did she say they really love each other? But our parents are against this, and he is too?
No,
Well
his
then,
parents.
oh, his parent. I mean, yeah, Alabama went then.
Yeah, just go to Alabama. Well, okay, so great-grandparents. They have the same great-grandparents. So, how the fuck does that make sense? Okay, I'm trying to... Okay. I think I got... So, one of the great-grandparents' kids must have had kids.
Yep, that had kids.
Yeah.
That had kids.
Yeah.
And that ended up being them.
So,
So
that's...
the one of the great grandparents' kid or two of their kids got so separated that they just no longer unless you find out if you're related by marriage or by blood.
Yeah, if it's by marriage, I don't know how big of a problem that
If it's
is.
by blood, move to Alabama.
Yeah, move to Alabama. That's if it's by marriage, be like, guys, we're not actually related. We had no idea that we had this type of shit. It's not that big of a deal. But if it was, see, it's not. If it's not awkward for you two, then just say fuck your parents. I mean, like, no, wait, no, wrong phrasing.
Don't get them involved that way.
Or just go to Alabama and get them involved. I mean, so yeah, that's our advice for that one. I got one. My husband hides my toys. Help. Let me start by saying this. This is a man with an ego problem when it comes to our sex life. He's very inconsistent with everything, down to our finances. First time I was looking for my toy in my drawer, it disappeared for over 3 months. I played along with it, then called him out when it reappeared. Most recently, we moved and I put the contents in my drawer into my bag. Before looking for this bag for about 2 months, I finally found the bag and my toys are missing. I'm so sick of his subtle controlling ways. He's looking ways, so it takes his. Okay, and update. I spoke to him about it. He didn't say anything and started gaslighting me.
This is I'm gonna get a little personal. I fucking hate people that need toys to finish. You don't need them. You have each other. Good enough.
Yeah, but okay, here's another thing that I'm gonna say because I read an update. He finally admitted to hiding my last toy, stating because he didn't want his stepson to get into it, which was odd because he denied it for months. These Rose toys are expensive. I am mad. I have to buy a new one. FYI, we did therapy in the past. After one session, he said the therapist should focus on her problems first. Would this be grounds of divorce? All over sex toys.
Yeah. You're a bitch. That's what I gotta say. Stop being a bitch.
I mean, yes, if she just wants... why can't she just use it on the side, though, is my point. Like, what if the husband isn't feeling frisky, okay?
Yeah. Just because you have a high sex drive doesn't mean he has to.
Or just flick the bean. You don't need a toy.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess... I don't know. I'm guessing the vagina works differently than a penis, but...
Yeah. I don't know.
Or what you could do is just convince him to get a prosthetic penis that does the same thing as the toy.
That too. Or they have special little condoms that do that.
Yeah,
That will
real.
vibrate your dick.
Or if he's just not horny and you want to get it on, just slip a Viagra in his coffee.
That too.
Even though I'm pretty sure
So
that.
many other solutions than divorce.
Yeah, but then
But
this probably wouldn't lead to the best of marriages, but you know.
probably not.
But is sex everything, you know?
I wouldn't say so. I would say it's a good portion, but it's not everything. But he should probably get his finances situated though. I would recommend.
Yeah. So I would say, you know, maybe just either slip Viagra in his coffee, even though I don't think Viagra works that way.
How is he inconsistent? As in, like he goes from one pump chump to just lasting 3 hours?
Apparently, I don't know.
Wouldn't that be exciting though? You never know which one you're gonna get.
Forrest Gump. My mama always said life is like having sex with a husband. You never know what you're gonna get. Might last 1 minute, might last 30 seconds, but it could also last 4 hours.
God, that'd be exhausting. Otherwise, maybe get him some toys. Maybe he's feeling. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's just feeling. You
Left
have
out.
your toys. He's jealous.
It's like a kid at the playground. I want that toy.
Yeah, get him some toys.
Okay, we have time for like one more good one. Um, that one's racist. My dad heard me having sex with my fiance.
Why is your dad in the house?
I'm reading this. So I, 23-year-old female, was told today my dad wanted to talk to me and my fiance alone later today without my mom. I knew what he was talking about. It happened a few days ago. It seemed like he only knew about it. Background: me and my fiance live in my parents' house. We were planning to move out within this year since we are engaged last December and with living with each other for 3 years. But luckily, only my dad heard me, not my mom. Both strict religious, so I'm not sure they expected me to do this after being married. But overall, what should I tell him? Just plain out said, yes, I did. I'm an adult. It's normal.
I mean, fuck it, you're an adult. It's normal.
Uh, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's an adult. It's normal. Or you could just
But
say,
also, why are you having sex with your parents in the house? If you're
well,
23, I'm assuming you have your own house at the age of
no,
23.
no, they're living with her
Oh, they're
parents.
living with their parents.
Yes. So, I mean, can't really relieve unless you, like, go out into your car and go somewhere else. Not do that. Go out into your car and go
Yeah,
to a public park at night, not in the day.
yeah.
Is that technically public indecent exposure if you fuck in a car in
I don't know.
a public park?
Maybe have like some of those like car shields. Those like
for
window shields that you put
for
up.
sun, but in the middle of
Yeah.
the fucking night. That would be the funniest shit. I imagine like a group of teenagers walking through a park in the middle of the fucking night. They see a car with those windshield blockers and they're like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on over there?" And they just hear from inside the car like
Oh, no, quick story. There was a time, I don't remember where it was. I know it was in where me and you are from.
yeah.
And I was out hanging out at one of the public parks with a couple of people, and we saw there was a car already there, all blacked out car, and we're like, no one ever parks in here. Let's go check it out. So we walk up to the car, and there is a lady giving a dude a BJ in the passenger seat of this car.
Did they
And
did
I'm
did
the only one there that walked up to it, and I shine a flashlight through the window, and I just give a thumbs up and then walk away.
just yeah, don't mind us.
Good job, guys. You're doing great. Keep it up, man.
you take like a sign like go dude, it's like a sports fan like go on, go on.
But do that.
Imagine a
Highly
cop.
recommend.
Imagine a cop doing that. He's like, roll down your window, sir. And he's like, oh my god. Can she take the dick out of her mouth, or are you guys? He's like, oh no, I'm good. Just keep. What are we doing wrong here?
I don't see anything wrong with it.
So yeah, either just go to a park in the middle of the night. I was gonna say go into like a secure place in the woods, but then you have the chance of redneck cannibals coming to kill you. So maybe don't do that. But I don't know, or just be quiet. Or wait until they're like
That
both
too.
not in the house and then do it. Like, yeah, put your bed up against the wall so it doesn't squeak when you're going at it.
Oh yeah, actually, there's some problems. Take off the headboard as well, so it doesn't bang against the wall.
Love how this is the one we're taking like the least jokey out of all of them.
This is a serious question, man. We gotta take this seriously.
Okay. Yeah,
Again, we're giving people
not
real
about
life
the
advice.
not about the guy with the fucking pedophile. Yeah, not that. This.
What are you talking about? We gave that person perfectly good advice.
Yeah, call Chris Hansen.
Just handsome.
Anyways, continue with what you were saying, wise man.
Yes, the wise men. We are three wise men,
Well, there's two
but
of
we're
us.
missing a man.
Yeah, I was about to say we're the
We
two
can't
wise men.
count.
Listen, I've had a cane this whole episode, so I feel in character.
Yeah, if you really want to be noiseless, go to the basement on the cement floor, lay a blanket down. There you go. Or you could just go out into a cornfield.
What if they live in a city? There's just the cornfield in the middle of the city.
Gotta go. I don't know. Go in the sewers then.
Yeah.
Go with the homeless people.
God damn. Okay. Well, I think that ends the great non-serious advice that we give people. Yeah, if you guys want advice, joke advice answered, leave those in the comment sections down below. If you have any answers for the advice we've said in this episode, leave those in the comment section as well. Please make sure to check out Cardboard Box's channel, link in the description. You have anything to plug?
I just uploaded a new video yesterday, I think, that just came out. Go check that out.
Yeah, this will definitely be out by tonight, yeah.
Uh, Uploaded. What did I upload it? Actually, Thursday? Well, I think it was Thursday. Is today Thursday?
Yes.
No, today's Friday.
No, today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
Yes.
So I uploaded it Wednesday.
The Wednesday of last
Well,
week.
if
Let's
that
say
was
that.
yeah, if that was a week ago for you, if that was
A month
11
ago.
months ago for you, go check it out.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, subscribe, check out the channel. I put a lot of work into this. I've started to edit these podcasts more thoroughly as each time somebody talks, I edit to a full screen of them talking. That's why the last episode took me so long to get out. But yeah, check out the reviews on Renfield, and Evil Dead Rise should be coming out this week. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, another disclaimer. This was not serious advice, okay? Do not take this seriously. You have any
Or you
final...
could, just don't sue us.
Yeah, just don't sue us. We're not viable. Anyway, see ya.